everybody. Getting ready to do our Hostess Club live, and then I will upload it to YouTube later. But I wanted to start out looking at the camera. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be looking. So, like when I look at the camera, it looks like I'm looking over here. My husband's looking at me like I'm crazy.
You're not looking at the camera, you're looking at yourself on the screen.
So, somebody's here. I'm going to put my computer on over here. Barb is here. Hi, Barb. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to jump on here and join us. There's Mr. Chris, who was hiding from us earlier. He's still hiding. Not impressed with me. That's okay. I've been quarantined. All these buttons. Ooh, I could be like magic. What's this one do? No, I don't like that one either. Oh, we'll just go back to the normal. Oh, hi, Kathy. Hi, Patty. Says there's 4 people here. I'm not sure who our 4 people are, but how we doing? All right, well, I wanted to say thanks for stopping by today. Ooh, I'm a little blurry. There we go. So today is April 18th, and it is 12:59. This month, we are going to be working with the Painted Poppies stamp set. It looks like this. And some sentiments from the Butterfly Gala. If you have opened your Hostess stuff, your kit, then you noticed I gave you some gorgeous 6x6 paper. That was just my gift to you, just for being a good customer. So thank you. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see what kind of creations you make with it. So anyway. Oh, hi, Rhonda. How are you? I see you're here. I am going to go ahead and get the camera flipped around, and we will get started with this live. I even did my hair and makeup for this, so. All right, let me flip the camera around. Maybe. Or maybe I'll have to start it over. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. All right, so get you mounted. Mount up. Right up here. Okay, so here's where I'm going to kind of try and stay. These are the 2 stamp sets that we're going to start with today. The first card we're going to work with is this one here. And this is a tunnel card. So when you open it up, it creates a tunnel. And I will include the measurements and a little flyer on how to make this card to put into your technique book when your order comes in. I don't know. I'm not going to say I didn't have the time to get it done. Hi, Marcy. I'm just going to say that, well, I'm a failure and quarantine has me all boggled. So I will work on that. And so when the order comes, I will have the measurements and everything for you. So let's go ahead and see what was in your kit to make this card. So I have extra pieces because, of course, I have extra pieces. And I have everything in this little bag. So these, I think, are just extras. So I'll just set those off to the side. My envelope. So here we have this piece, this piece, this piece, and then these pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and figure out what piece we need first. So we're going to refer to this card base as piece 1. We're going to refer to this piece that has all the scores in it and a hole as piece 2. So when everything is scored, it looks like that. And then we're going to refer to this piece that has just these 1/4 inch score marks as piece 3. Okay? So that's how we're going to work this. Piece 1, 2, and 3. The first thing that we need to do is we need to take piece 1, that's this piece here, and I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut about a 1/2 inch off the back piece. So go ahead and cut about a 1/2 inch off the back so that it is shorter. See that? See how that's shorter there? Hi, Kayreen. Hi, Marcy. Gigi's here. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome to my Hostess Club. All right, so that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just cut a 1/2 inch off the back of that first piece. So I'll give everybody a chance to go ahead and get that done. Yes, Kayreen, you found everybody. All right. So does everybody have that trimmed off and they're ready to move on to the next step? Now this is called a tunnel card that we are creating. Give me a thumbs up if you are ready to go on to the next step. I don't want to go too fast. I'm hoping everybody's able to keep up. Gigi says, no, we're not ready. Okay. I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm going to burnish my edges. Just like that. All right. So that they have nice crisp edges. Patty, I haven't gone very far past the first step, so hopefully you can continue with us. All right, so that was our first step, was to trim a 1/2 inch off of this one. Now I'm going to take the second piece, and this second piece is 5.5 by 8.5, and it is scored at a 1/2 inch, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4, and there's a hole cut in the middle. Okay. All right, so we're going to take this piece here, and we're going to glue it on to this piece here, okay? Right like that. So that's the first step we're going to do. Which one we are using? We have one card that was in an envelope. I haven't taken that out of the envelope. I'm doing the other card with all the other pieces. This is the tunnel card. It'll look like this when we're done. So you should have like all these pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Hi, Lori. How are you? There we go. Glue that down. All right, so for the next piece, I am going to put just a little bit of adhesive right here on, so my hole is here. So this is my right side. On this right flap, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive. Not too much because I don't want it to ooze out, and I'm using liquid. If you're scared of using too much, you could use your score tape. And then I'm going to line this edge up with this inner score mark. Now this piece here that I'm gluing down is measured 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but it's just a hair smaller, okay? Okay, so that's what it looks like. Are you gluing on the back inside of number 1? Okay, here, this one was piece 1, and I glued it to the back of piece 2, and now I have added piece 3, Gigi. So we kind of have this looking thing going on. All right, so this round piece here that I have cut for you, in my original, I used some blue ink and I just sponged some blue in the background. And so I'm going to take a second to go ahead and do that now. If you don't have any blue ink out right now, you can add this piece later. You'll just be able to slide it in, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to grab my Distress inks and I'm going to make that blue. So I'm going to use Salty Ocean. And I'm just going to lightly make that blue. Okay? Doesn't have a lot going on. Just quick and painless. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to figure out where this goes. So if this is closed like this, I'm going to want that circle to be centered in there the best I can. So I think that's a good place for it. So I'm just going to lift it up a little on this side and glue it down, and a little on this side and glue it down. Okay, then on this piece, before I glue it, I want to take and fussy cut this out because I'm going to stick this here so it will be popped up from the background. Now, when I fussy cut this one out, and here's why I didn't cut this one out for you, is because I wanted this to stay as one piece, and I was afraid that my scan and cut would make it into two. So I go around this little bud, and remember, I like to leave a little border, but that's just up to you if you want to cut more on the line or not. And then when I get about that far down, then I come back up, because you're not going to see that part, but it's going to leave them connected as one piece. And then I'm going to come back up towards the top, and I'm going to finish cutting out around my flower. Just like this. There we go. All right, so just gonna clean up that little piece right there a little bit in case it sticks out. Now I'm going to figure out, so if I close this, where exactly do I want this flower on the middle layer to stick up? I think right there towards the center. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the bottom. And I'm going to glue it down so it is taller than the ones in the back. Okay. I do not know what I have on my card front here. Let's see if I can get that off. My sand eraser. Okay. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of adhesive, and I'm going to just put it just a thin layer there. And I'm going to glue this, and notice that I'm holding everything flat, okay? Because when it opens, it'll open like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take another thin layer of glue, and I'm going to put it on there like that. And I'm going to close my front, okay? And I'm going to hold it because we want to make sure that it's going to fit in the envelope, okay? And we want to make sure it's going to be flat. So then when I open it, this automatically moves to the box. There we go. Just like that, okay? All right. Is that blurry? Is it blurry on your guys' side? Or is it just me? All right, now I'm going to take the remainder of my pieces and I'm going to assemble the front of my card to look like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, it was blurry. Okay. Well, I think it's better now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all my pieces down to the front of my card. Here is my goal. There we go. I just put that on upside down. Tear that off. Flip it over. And voila. All right. Then I have my little strips. So I'm just going to put adhesive right along the edges here for my little purple strips here. I think this is called like Rich Razzleberry. Don't quote me on that. There we go. Now I'm going to take my sentiment, the good things in life are better with you, and I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of that. And we will glue that down. And then my poppy. Well, I have my leaves. I'll do my leaves first. So I'm going to just glue the leaves flat. Okay. Like that. And then like that. All right. Now I'm going to take my poppy and I am going to pop it up right here. Just like that. All right. In your bag, you have enough bling to decorate the entire front of this one and for your other cards. So make sure that you save some of this for your next card. And if you want to wait and go back and bling up this card when you're finished, and then that way you could use as much as you want on either card, that would be fine. And so there we are. That is the finished card. I hope that you were able to follow that. And I'll give everybody a minute to finish this one up, and then we'll move on to Our second card. Now, I don't know if you guys opened your stuff beforehand, but I did not color the poppies for you for the second card because I wanted you to be able to choose whatever color you wanted. Okay. I do have some purple cut out here. So I think that I'm going to do this one with purple, only because I already have it cut out. Except I don't have any leaves, so I'm going to have to color these leaves. Oh, so there's that. Okay. So I don't know whether or not you have already colored or you want to color, but I'm going to color my leaves on camera. The leaves on this card I used an olivey color, but the leaves here I used a darker, more like Kelly green. So because these ones are already Kelly green, I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to color these leaves that same color green. Or I'm going to do my best to get the same color. So I'm going to try G17 and G07 for those leaves. So is everybody staying warm inside on this rainy Saturday afternoon? It's not so bad being quarantined when it's rainy out. I'm not going to lie. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fussy cut those two leaves out. Now keep in mind, if I'm going too fast, you can watch this again on the replay. I forgot to post pictures, but as soon as this live is over, I will post pictures of what your finished cards should look like. So here is our goal, except I did a little note in black so that no matter what color you chose for your poppies, it would still match. The only thing that might not match is the sequence that's red, like, I don't know, with purple. I'll try, but I'm not sure. Just fussy cutting these out. Is what embossed? I don't have, this is embossed on black with white embossing. Is that what you're asking about, Gigi? All right. One leaf. Oh, this, yes, this was a close to my heart wood panel embossing folder. What's blurry, Gigi? Is that better? All right. So I'm going to take my foam. Are you working with your kit that you picked up, Gigi? And I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of my wood embossed piece. Just like that. Peel off the backing. And then I'm going to center it white on white. I just think it's classy looking. There we go. And then I'm going to take even more foam tape and I'm going to pop up this little white square with the dots or holes all around it. And I'm going to stick it kind of like in the bottom, towards the bottom right, but kind of towards the center, right about there. I have a little note. I'm going to trim off this point so that I only have it on one. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some foam tape on that. And I'm going to line it up against the edge, just like that. Now I'm going to begin adding my flowers. So this flower and this flower are flat, and they're going to get glued down just like that, okay? So you can adjust their heights and how far out, because you are going to be covering up all of this corner with the poppies and the leaves. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take my leaves and I'm going to put a little glue here, and I'm going to stick that one down so it's coming pretty far down. And then I'm going to put a little glue here, and I'm going to let this one come down like that. Then I'm going to take 2 foam squares, one on the back of each poppy here. And I'm going to put this one here, and then this one here, kind of tilted up. And then that's it. Then I'm going to take and use my sequins, and I'm going to bling it up. I know that this card went a little faster because my stuff was already colored. But I'm going to go ahead and bling this up while we're on here, and then that way it'll be done and I can set it aside to dry. So I'm just going to randomly put some glue dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I want 7 sequins on here. And I'm going to go ahead and pour those out. Then I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I am going to put some sequins down. In a variety of. Now I'm using the red. I think it's okay, but maybe purple. I don't know. I think it's fine. I'm not going to stress about it. And there we go. And then set that back over here. And then I have all the rest of these sequins that I can put on the other card that I didn't bling up yet. So I will go ahead and save those. And these sequins were from the Peaceful Poppies. Sequins, and I still have that many left after all the projects I've done and giving you guys each a little baggie. Marcy, I sell that tool. It's called Take Your Pick through Stampin' Up. And it comes with interchangeable ends. So it's got this little pick. It's got a piercing tool, a spatula, and then it also has 2 embossing pieces that are interchangeable that you can stick in there as well. I usually just use this just like that. I don't normally put it on my Take Your Pick tool. Yes, Marcy, they are awesome. All right, so that is all of our projects for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. We did that in record time, 40 minutes, which I know that you guys probably are not quite done, and that's okay. You can always watch this on the replay, or you can watch it on YouTube. I will have it uploaded by tomorrow to YouTube. So, and don't forget, I will be giving you measurements on the tunnel card so that you will be able to recreate that, and I will make sure that it will fit in your technique binders as well. I hope that you had a good time this afternoon, and stay warm and dry and healthy, and I will catch you later. You guys have an awesome weekend, and enjoy your quarantine time while you have it, because I think we may look back at this and say, man, that was so nice when things get back to normal. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.